Now that the system's favorite mass harvesting holiday has passed, let's get into something that most people are heavily misinformed about: possession. Because this isn't just something that happens in horror movies at 3:14 in the morning. This is real, and it's all around us. So let's get into it. Possession is not just dramatic exorcisms or growling voices. Most possession is quiet, gradual, and mistaken for personality. Entities cannot enter without access. That is why the cosmic laws are very vital to know. But most people have no clue how often they leave their door open. So what is possession in the first place? Possession occurs when a being that is not the original soul begins operating a person's consciousness, body, or emotional field, partially or fully. There are levels. Partial possession is emotional or behavioral hijack. Full possession is when the entire field is overridden. The soul may be forced out or placed into dormancy. Not all possession looks dark. Some entities cloak as light. These entities gain access to your field through energetic, emotional, or ritual-based openings. These most commonly include trauma loops, especially during childhood, repeated betrayal, abuse, or neglect. The soul fragments create empty space for something else to step in. Substance use, alcohol, hallucinogens, and even prescriptions can drop your firewall. Repeated use opens lower astral channels, and some drugs are literally coded entry vectors. Sexual access. Possession can transfer through sex, especially if the other party is already hosting. Every time you say yes without sovereignty, your field shows open. Some spiritual bypass and ritual methods to allow these entities in. When you channel unknown beings, even if you think you know who you're talking to. Inviting guides or energy without using discernment. Doing rituals without protection. Worship of distorted gods or idols. Love and light can be the biggest door. Some of the most common signs of possession occurring: personality shifts, especially after trauma or ritual, sudden disgust for source or spiritual truth, inability to feel empathy, remorse, or connection, eyes seem vacant or overly piercing, repeated sabotaging of one's own path, and rage fits, collapse loops, or hypersexuality after connection. As far as what happens to the original soul, in a full possession, the soul may fragment and scatter, retreat into an inner chamber, leave entirely due to walk-in or hijack scenarios, or be kept alive only through mimic programming. That's why some people seem like they died inside after a certain point. Now, am I telling you this so you can look around and be scared of everyone around you? No. But a lot of people have it twisted in their heads with the love and light, new age spirituality, that we all have souls and some people are just asleep. And it's just not true. Some souls have vacated entirely. A lot of people, a lot of vessels, are not really people at all. You wonder why other people don't get it, why there's no empathetic connections. Some people cannot, and you need to be aware. And as far as protection and prevention, sovereign consent is the gatekeeper. If you say no and mean it, most entities cannot stay in your field. You must close all trauma loops, seal sexual cords, and clear substance residues. Stop calling in any being of the highest light. That's way too vague. Use your discernment, not just belief. Walk fully embodied. Possession cannot coexist with sovereignty. And that is why I have been speaking so much about cosmic laws and sealing your nervous system. You have to unblock your chakras and you have to seal your field because you do not want these entities riding in your field with you.
Looks like you forgot. Once again,
how powerful you are.